Hey, welcome to the Attic Manadad here. It's the channel where we play what's good in Magic, mostly on Arena. Today, what's good is the release of Lord of the Rings Limited. Did not get out to the pre-release this weekend. I was busy with Father's Day stuff. This is going to be my very first chance to play Lord of the Rings. A rare here is Boromir, 3/3 Vigilance. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell. So that's super relevant. I mean, it's relevant in Standard right now, but I think sacrifice, give everything else indestructible, rings tempts you. That seems pretty good. The heavy legendary creatures theme, as you can see, we've got a fair amount of legendaries. These cyclers, there's a one for each color, the land cycler, and they're supposedly quite good. So that would be a consideration. Also, got a really good common. We got probably the top black common here. Destroy target creature. The ring tempts you. The ring tempting has been a pretty good one. Pretty good mechanic from all accounts. So we could do red-white humans here. We got the Dunedain Blade. Pop on Boromir. Let's look at our legend here. Mines of Moria. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard. Create treasure tokens. Not super into that for limited. I mean, in a lot of cases, this will just be like a mountain with upside, so not terrible. But let's see what else we've got here. We've got Quick Beam, Upstart Ent, the Tree Folk Tribal card. That's super strong. Did see some good black cards. I don't know if any of them will wheel. Yeah, I like this. Draw a card, lose a life, amass an orc. Basically a 1/1 with a draw on it. Mithril Coat. Flash, indestructible. Attach it to a legendary creature. As indestructible. I mean, great for commander, obviously. Interesting, we're getting past a lot of rares here. Day one of the format. A lot of people think would be snapping up the rares here. Got the Woes Pathfinder, which that could let us do some free color, some multicolor shenanigans, some splash shenanigans. Also the Oliphant. Solid 2-drop here with the Mark Cavalier. Go with this Oliphant, I think. Well, should I go with the Woes Pathfinder? Yeah, let's get the Pathfinder. We'll just stay open to what's good. Long list of the Ents. The the analysis from limited resources was that this is just not good in the end. I think it's very good if you have it in your opening hand. Play it on turn 1. Everything you play comes in. Stuff. We got the Plane Cycling Birds. That sounds good. I like these spells that amass orcs. And you can build a mill deck. If you get enough of these surrounded by orcs, that could be a fun thing to do. Maybe not our first draft. We won't go all in on building the orcs, of course. Sure. This thing that dies into a ring tempt is pretty awesome. Awesome, I don't know, but it's pretty okay. Yeah, so we ended up with Eagles of the North there. That's fine. But I think we'd like to play our Boromir. Won't get too attached to it. So the word is that blue is maybe one of the weaker colors, but it works fine as a support color. Got a pump spell here. Got another pump spell here. Got a mana rock that tempts with the ring. We don't have anything that does a ring tempt yet. Looks like a Amass deck might be open. I'm just seeing lots of Amass cards in every pack. Go with the Inherited Envelope and just, again, keep our colors open. I don't think that was the best choice. Lembas here. Good. I want to draw a card. Alright, well, I like these Orcish Medicines. Getting close to seeing what's going to wheel here. Got a 1-1 that can come back. Try you. That's probably not bad, really. Works with Flyer. Have any blue cards? We could protect with blue. The thing with this card is it doesn't really synergize. I guess it synergizes with the Scry deck. There's a Scry deck in the format. Okay. Pick 7. Hexproof in the ring. That's alright. Pretty decent for blue. Kind of like, you know, what you get for remove tuck spell. I think it comes. This. Well, bring back a creature, get a ring tempt. Play a creature, get a ring tempt. That's not bad. Take a green card here, I think, you know, we're not committing to anything. Well, okay, last pick. We can rare draft if we want. Whenever creature and opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage. X or X that X. Mana sink late in the game. I mean, that's not terrible. What are we passing? The Snarling Warg. Really solid creature. Red might be open. Said the now we get our wheel here, so we got one black card that's not great. We do get a green Elf Noble. Try payoff. Envelope, I don't think we need second envelope. Draw your second card each turn for the +1/+1 counter. That can be good if you build around it. I think we'll just take Glorfindel. We take the Dunedain Blade. Blue-green is what's open. What it's looking like. We've already kind of got some green going here. So don't know if you can. This is one of those things. Artifact enchantment creature with flying. It's and then you scry. Probably main deckable, but maybe not great. But depending on how much defense you need against flyers, maybe so defensible. It's hard. We're playing best of 1. Clearly a much better sideboard card. Got no choice but to take it. Gonna leave this first pack with a card of any color. Have a huge lean in any particular direction. And this is last pick. Okay, so we get a red-black Balrog. Has 1 less to cast for each permanent sacrificed. Can't be blocked except by legendary creatures. If it dies, destroy an artifact or creature. Pretty good, pretty expensive. Whereas we could just take like Lost to Legend. Start building up like a aggro deck. We've got another Oliphant here. Take an Oliphant before? When I got an Oliphant. Rise of the Witch King could be good. Also Troll of Khazad-dûm. Cycler. More supported by our current colors. Okay. Here we go. Here's a destroy creature. We're just gonna lane into black if black is really the strongest color. That's fine. And then what is our support color? We have a fair amount of cards. None of them that exciting, but still okay. Black has a lot of humans. Giant Blade synergy. Saruman of Many Colors. Cast your second spell each turn. Each opponent mills cards. When one or more cards are milled this way, exile target enchantment and sorcery card with less value. Graveyard, you may cast the copy. Oh, well. Esper spells? I don't think it would be too much for us to lane into Esper here. Good. This is too slow, Saga. I like taking Orcish Medicine now if we're going Esper spells. There's the Westfold Rider is a good solid 2-drop. Scarecrow could be good if we're a 3-color deck. Red card there. Another possible mill thing that maybe we are going to mill. Who knows? Got Bill Fernie, which is a great ring bearer. Well, actually, 2-1 maybe is not the greatest ring. Stop it. We'll get into the ring. I think you all. Whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack a player, target attacking creature without flying gains 1. Not too shabby. Another white 5-drop. Looks like white 5-drops are going to come by. Counter a spell, get a ring attempt. Pretty good. Probably start investing. Drop 3. Have some legendary. That could be good. This can be good at blocking ring. So we're building a bit of a slow deck. Solid green cards. Try to go without green. Get another Eareth. I like this Kingfish. Solid. So I think blue is pretty open, at least from this direction. Got Butterbur. That's a big creature. Might be worse. Just take the Scarecrow now. A bit more assurance we'll be able to play our cards. Some more legendary creatures. I mean, it's not that hard. Lost to Legend, it might be difficult in a color deck. Solid 2-drop. I think Lost to Legend. Fisher. Old Rider, we can throw. Maybe we want to Scarecrow. Backward. Exactly. Drop. Got 21 playable. Worried about us getting a deck. Four humans. Playable. Berry, that would have been fun to build around if we got it first. Take a Samwise. strong. 2/1 flash. Gonna get something back. Get a ring tempt. Probably get it on, at least on Samwise. Ooh, and we got the Mirkwood Bats here. Hover on this in case you don't know about it. Everybody's excited about this. 4 mana, 2/3 flyer whenever you create or sacrifice it. Obviously cracked in Commander with all the treasure tokens and everything running around, but can also build around it here in Limited. The Mines of Moria. Destructible or lifelink. These cards always overperform. Question is, would you rather draw a card in Mass Orcs, have just a solid creature? We do seem like we're doing some ring-based things, so the Uruk-hai Berserker could be pretty good. Know that we really have stuff to do with amassing Saruman again, because we do want to cast multiple spells a turn and play instant sorceries or enchantments. Oh, from an opponent's graveyard. Here we go, Ring Sight. That's pretty good. Faramir. Playing the ring temp so you can make a 1/1. That's not a removal spell. For run effect, we'll just go with Ring Sight. Maybe Ring Sight is not as good as I thought. Got it confused with another blue-black Signpost card. Do Death Touch make a food? Get another Scarecrow. I think we need any more. No. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Okay, well, we got plenty of ring tempting here. The 2/4 flash already, so you can come in and eat something. That's pretty cool. Fair Terrace is good fixing here. This is removed. Fog on the bed. Gotta take Gandalf, right? Sorceries. Get a 1-drop in. I think we want to be looking for ways to kill opponents / get the ring. The Mirkwood Bats. Barrowblade. Whenever a quick blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, that creature loses all abilities. I mean, comes down for 1, equips for 1. We've got flyers. That's not terrible. That's a good limited card. I don't know if it's good in this format, though. Okay. Fire Sheriff seems pretty alright. I don't know if we're going to have a ton of tokens running around, but worst case scenario, it's just a 2/2 Vigilance. Also a little ambush. Guess if we're amassing, we've got some tokens. I mean, I'm tempted to take the bat. I don't know. Also the Orcish Medicine. building up our alt here. This does give us a ring temp, so let's take one of those. We want something. Problem is we don't want, like, Fire Scarecrow doesn't do good. Probably won't take it. It probably won't play. If we could get enough small creatures down and then just tempo people out, that could be a strategy. Gonna ring bearer people to death. We don't have any repeatable ring tempting. See? Only 9 cuts. She loves ambush. Not. Barrow Blade. I want to try playing the Barrow Blade. Yeah, we got Samwise the Stout-Hearted. We got the Shire Sheriff. Westfold Rider. That all seems good. Lost to Legend. I guess maybe tricky, depending on how many mana sources we're running of white. Land Historic Permanent is all the targets. Counter a spell, that's alright. Tap target creature, scry 1, draw a card. I'm going to cut that for now. So really aggro. Whenever you scry, this guy can't be blocked. So I don't know if we have a lot of scry. Let's put that in the consider cutting. So this guy adds mana to cast instant sorcery. So that's definitely a reason to keep Legend. It also can mill in the late game. That's good with Mouth of Sauron. And it is Sauron, not Sauron. Look it up. Draw a card, lose a life, amass Orc 1. Possible. We're going to start out playing just 1 Orcish Medicine. Lembus, so this is a scry, draw. Not a token. Shuffles back into your library. Actually good if the mill decks get out of control. I'll cut it for now. Fire Scarecrow, we'll go with 1 of those for now. Boromir, we like him. Dreadful as a Storm. So that is a ring temp. Won't cut that yet. 1/4 looks good for blocking. These are our big attackers here. They die into it. Uruk-hai is going to give us a ring temp. Ring Sight gives us a ring temp. Search your library for a card that shows a color with a list. So it's like a ring temp plus draw a card. Ring temp plus a tutor. Is that worth 3 mana? Is our deck good enough to play that? Versus Inherited Envelope, which is like ring temp plus mana. Neither of these really affect the board terribly. Let's keep going. I'll cut those for now. Cut these. So, Gandalf, whenever the ring tempts you, if you choose a creature other than Gandalf, draw a card. So that is a good reason to run more tempting. This is just instantly destroy target creature and it's life, which is fantastic. We're cutting that. This is like our top end stuff now. Not a terrible amount of top end. I mean, this is 2 bodies probably almost every time. Question is about, I think we want these cyclers. It's a good reason to try double spell. Whenever 1 or more cards are milled this exile target enchantment card with spell. Spell is the second spell you cast. You go off with this. If you untap with this and double spell, get an extra, like triple spell. Could be pretty good. Alright, so is there anywhere to make room for like one more attempt to could try, right? Try the envelope. If we put in the envelope, what would we cut? We have a terrible amount of creatures. We've got 13 or 15 creatures. Let's go down. Do we want to? Probably not. I mean, stuff like this is actually kind of like a creature. You have enough of these. You know, if we played a bunch, we could play a bunch of these and just like cut a land. But we only have one of those. We put the envelope in over the second scarecrow. Scarecrows are pretty good at blocking ring. I'd cut though. For quick creature blocks, comes blocked by a creature. That creature. I mean, you pop this on your scarecrow and then it can just block ring bearers all day, right? Huh. All right. Guess we didn't find room for the inherited envelope. We're just gonna go with our very dicey mana base, and we'll just see. Okay, up against Geokerni. One of each color. I like to see that. Got play. Going first. Doesn't seem bad. Play this. Fair. For mana, we got Mouth of Sauron. Reaper. Hey, there's our Saruman. Back. Ain't got good blocks on that. Crackback's not. Tough. We want the Orchid Medicine. Could have just held that up and waited to attack with the. They've got the Scarecrow. Now they can block our gear. Go, no. Flash. So there's no restriction. Okay, so we're just holding up Samwise and Orcish Medicine. We know their pattern of attacks. Now they might have some tricks here. Off something up. Gonna be Sure. Technical. Walkers. I want to give this lifelink instructable. I can't use Samwise. I could use Bitter Downfall, I guess. Fire Sheriff. The ring on their Scarecrow. Choice. Samwise. Bring back the Ukai. The creature to be the ring bearer. Larger. And okay. That was it. Going in. A card loses life from that. No. Block. Go for it. No, we already have a number of one instant. Heal ourselves. Go with their flyer here. We have to hold back our flyer and hold those. What do we get at the next ring level? Okay, sacrifices at end of combat. So yeah, that's not bad. Let's do that. Now, Soothing of Smeagol might be useful. Drop this Kingfisher? I'm worried if they somehow get around our Orcish Medicine, but... Probably just take the one. Nope. Their Scarecrow. Got it. Just bounce it. Okay, full ring. Whoever deals combat damage to a player, each opponent loses 3 life. Now it's going to be hitting for 4, baby. Lockable. We cycle this to be able to play Saruman. Wait patiently. That is... Oof. 5, can't be... Like a kill spell, not as good in this situation. Just lose the Orcish Medicine. This is our good chance of double spelling once we got Saruman down. I guess we'll lose the troll. Here we go. Saruman. Post is back. Berserk. Aha! Got the win. Okay, make your predictions now. How many wins do you think the deck's going to get? Leave a comment. Probably watching this after more is known about the set, so you can comment and let everyone know what I should have done in draft and in deck build. Value Shire Sheriff. Add to the board. The next question is Kingfisher or Boromir? They play a 2-1 that's potentially going to be unblockable. Back. We have Vigilance. They may block. Okay, they call our bluff on that, but that's okay. Black mana. Hodel Watcher. Into got a green combat trick here. Get this Kingfisher started. The blue-green Scry deck here. Sacrifice a food. Activate only. Got a food now. Are they going to do it plus? Yes, so they can block. Get black. Got a pretty good attack here. Do sacrifice this. Well, we got our Saruman. We need mana though. I'll just fly it in. Okay, there's that flyer. Flying and scrying. The Willow Wind. So the wind. Top one bottom. They're 3-1 unblockable. Not color of mana I need. Just cash this guy in. Still want to hit that swamp. Nope. Oh, it doesn't have anything to play either. Huh. Pass the turn. It's going to be over fairly quickly if we're taking 3 in the air. Take a hard look at our mana base after this. that blue tuck spell. That really hurts us. I don't know if they know that we're having a mana issue, but where's our mana? Our fun mana scoop.
If you poison her.
This is where the fun begins.
That's that works too. This is the fun. That's interesting. The ring bearer. That's gonna give him a scry every turn. Those guys. Okay. Are also affected. I think they want me to block here. Do gonna start comboing off. Definitely in trouble. This is the perils of playing 3 colors. Flashing. Black, white. Flash for. Back with the 4/4. Blocks. They might have been able to kill me there if they attacked with the Lookout and the Watcher. The Watcher would be 3 unblockable. Okay, so we can get and flash in Gandalf. I think we're still dead though, because they get the Watcher. We're gonna have to make some bad blocks. Not looking good. 5/7 now. So let's see. Has to blockers. We can't block that. Block that and that. This, but I don't have another creature to bring on to draw a card. That is the game. Well, I guess I could loot here. Card. Black. That is the ball game. Playing Lord of the Rings. Oh, accidentally. Accidentally clicked Mulligan. Well, there's a good start. And We got a 1 and a 2. Yeah, we'll just got all 3 of our colors, so that's good. Westfold Rider. Riders on the fold. Boromir. Blue green. Got Saruman. That looks like a pretty good card. I don't know how to stop that though. Back, they're not gonna block. Play a 3/3 and maybe with the Barrow Blade Boromir somewhat slow that thing down. Let's scry payoff. Take 7, okay. Gonna move the board over. Okay, scry trigger. So this gets +1/+1 counter. That side where this is +1. Bad, they get to scry 2 and distribute 2 +1/+1 counters. Attack though. In. Make that trade. I have considered gonna add more counters. Maybe I should have tried to remove Fall of Gil-galad. Yeah, I made a mistake here. So excited to possibly play Saruman if I can draw another. Gotta get a big chonky. Sage Horn. That there. Oh snap! Here we go. Fight down. Well, fight down Boromir. Sacrifice. Pelagear. Got some big old creatures. Huh. Interesting choice to attack there. My creatures are indestructible. Their guys don't die, but that tramp. You get something out. Looting. Got some. Don't loot. That's the next level. Get in with their ring bearer. Clearly they have another Grey Havens Navigator. Box. Needed that. Now they can block the ring bearer too. If I play this, I can't do a mill. Pass the turn, but it's not looking good. Saruman, you're a disappointment. Okay, well, at least they spent all their mana. Guess I should have saved the bounce spell. They spent all their mana doing that. Drawing lands. We're just drawing lands. And on to the next game. Okay. Went up swamp, down an island. Got dreadful as the storm. I got in the ring sight, got in the inherited envelope. Got the glorious gale. I don't know. Out of here. We'll see. This improves our chances or what? Seems like we may not have made the best. Playing Esper. Silver level. All the nasty Simic decks. Got no blue. Our own volition, I guess. 2 to 3. So try for a minute with that blue. That is not a great ring. I think we'll still go for it. They do. Blue black. Card. Creature. There's our blue. Now, the question is here. This smells to me like a counterspell. We're at the silver level where it's less likely. I guess I'd be more sad if I lost Fisher here. Cycle Eagles of the North. I don't know. Want to? We're only and away from cat. The Grixis. Grixis. In. That counterspell. Got a fully charged ring here, but do they have... Bounce that guy. Guess they can draw a card. Got that going. Sometimes you want to pay 2 life on it. Not that many. Okay. You can do this and bounce their ring. Draw a lot of cards. Or kill this ring. They're in trouble. Sauron. What does that do? Or does sacrifice? Can't quite play this. One. Oh, that. Get in the ring bearer here. Non-token. Gun. So we thought it would be Sauron versus Saruman. Now for Sauron. That can block. Okay. Been great for us. So whenever we cast a spell, they get to what? Cast 1. Fine, I guess. So dang close here. We've got Saruman. They won't be paying 2 life. Alright, so what we want to see is them attacking. Don't want to see them having so much removal that they can get rid of our eagles. Find removal. Find 2 pieces of wool for 4 mana. 5 mana. Let them mill themselves out, I guess. No removal for Eagles of the North. That's all we care about. Woo! Let's go! Sylvan Cap. Kind of a rough hand. Cycle the troll. Hit our Urukai. Okay, no problem with black mana this time. Hit the Kingfish. Next turn. Thought that they were going to do it. This is a classic 2-3 combo, it looks like. Damage external creature plus the number of food control? Guess that was 2. My bird alone hit. Need some blockers. That is insulting. Back here. Draw some planes. Sweet. 6. Draw the planes. Team. Blow up one of their creatures. Be down to 1. Doesn't seem like beating food aggro over here. Okay. Good game. Well, thank you so much for joining me here in the attic. Manadad reminding you that Magic and Lord of the Rings Magic seems so fun. Ads can. Adios.